Here's a very short poem, untitled. And I wrote it after I was bringing home a mirror, and I had to lay it down. And I looked at it, and then it reflected the sky, and I felt a little scary. So when the mirror faced the sky, I felt scared. When two mirrors faced each other, I felt scared. When two skies face each other, I'm even more scared. This is called, in quotes, Rivers and Tides. I don't remember, Rivers and Tides. I don't remember the name of the artist. But John, you remember you brought this video home about an artist who goes out into nature. He does the kind of things that I'm about to describe. Okay, and the video said, you know, he's like one with nature and stuff like that. And I kind of felt as if maybe not. You know, I had a different interpretation, a different feeling about it. I thought the work was really interesting. And, so he goes out into the wild and makes it more interesting. Arranges natural sticks in unnatural patterns, then photographs as the water washes them away. Releases the blood red of a certain stone, paints circles in unlikely places. Creates paths out of large tangent stones, long wavy journeys around trees and other obstacles. Every scene that he has touched contains the message, a human being has been here and should be. Do we know how much time I have left?
About 10 minutes.
Ooh, good. All right. Everybody's insomnia. When I was little, I crawled into their bed. Mommy, Daddy, I got up. What should I do? There I lay between them, but I was still up. At night, the cats come around like Rossini's larger animals. But this gypsy is not asleep. What are they sniffing at? What are they poking? What do they want me to do? I'm awake, says each cat. What am I supposed to do? When you die, your mind goes first. Your body sticks around. For a while it stays the same, but soon there are differences. Soon it will have to be treated and buried. Anyway, there's this body. Before you die too, there's this body. Often it's awake. I could have crawled in with somebody else's parents, but I didn't know how to get there, and I wouldn't have known what to say. What if some 2 a.m. a strange cat came around? What if it sniffed, purred in my ear, asking, what, oh, what can I do? Oh, should I read this night guard poem? Yeah. Raise your hand if you know what a night guard is. Okay, that's admitting something, right? It's used either, you wear it at night to either keep your teeth from straying or to keep you from what's it called? Clenching, you know, clenching and so on. So, yeah, this is called Life with Night Guard. Every morning out in the world, I suddenly panic. What is missing from my mouth? Then I remind myself that it's okay for it to be missing. I remind myself again, and then I forget. During the day, I keep forgetting. In the evening, also, I forget. But once in bed, I suddenly think, what is missing from my mouth? Last night, it was even worse. I thought, what is missing from my hand? I had to remind myself that I don't need one on my hand. My fingers will stay attached without it, and my hand will stay convex. Tonight, will I wonder what's missing from my foot? Is needing to be guarded a disease that will spread? What I seek in the thrift stores. This is an old poem that I haven't read, actually. What I seek in the thrift stores. I seek space. I seek time. I seek my past. I seek my future. I seek choice. I seek freedom from choice. And I seek a coat of many colors so I can be the favorite. And here's a sort of a long poem, also a treatise, but I won't read it all. It's called The Way Things Look. Yeah, I'm very interested in clothes and fashion and in the way things look, and I realize that I have a lot to say about that. This poem is really about the longing for things to be perfect, the longing for your house to be perfect and for your, or not perfection in perfection sense, but, perfect Marion Cohen, perfect in that sense, like the Yiddish joke, Jewish joke, where the rabbi says, well, are you, yes, of course you're not Aunt Sexton, and so on, but are you married Cohen, that in that sense. But anyway, so the longing for that and then the living with people, and I know this is different from your experience, or maybe you have another take on it, to raise. But people you will live with, especially if they're not women, don't sometimes don't care as much. Anyway, this is called The Way Things Look. And I'm just going to start reading from part 5. All right, so let's see, I'm going to change it a little bit, so I'm going to pause. I like the way things look in the dim light of the late evening. The walls are vacuously white. The floor is vacuously shiny. The kitchen cabinets are vacuously smooth. The dimness does for clutter what Claricel used to do for pimples. The hours are covered in cool, creamy makeup, or maybe just water, or maybe a special brand of air. 6. In the bedroom opposite the bed, 3 white vases with white flowers, all different kinds, against a backdrop of carved 100-year-old oak. Nobody leaves dirty socks on it. Nobody throws unsorted papers on it. Nobody sheds cat hair on it. If I look to the left, there's a big dark TV, and down under that are piles of too many videos sticking out like buck teeth. If I look to the right, there's that pile of dresses that need mending. But if I look straight ahead, I can pretend that's my whole house. I could make myself little and move in there. What a pretty little cottage that would be. I'd sweep it clean twice a day, dust the vases and flowers. It would be a house of women or a house of one woman. But then I wouldn't be able to look at it. No, you can't live in something and look at it at the same time. 7. I don't have much to say in the way my house looks, but I have a lot to say in the way I look. When I get really old, I won't have much to say in the way I look, but then I'll have more say in the way my house looks. 8. This really happened. 2 little kids had just redistributed the wealth of their toys. One pointed excitedly to a box of little red cars. Look what I got. The other, just as excitedly, pointed to the same box. Look what I got rid of. 8. That and that and that and that. I point to them and wish I could get rid of them. Bang, bang, they're dead. Or somebody else can have them. Somebody who doesn't care as much about the way things look. And I'm going to read one more poem. From the book that I was reading from before. I have quite a few poems about modern life. I'm going to read this one. Writing my diary on the word processor. It's a vertical diary, as vertical as a billboard. I do not bend down. Kids and cats don't get to it, and I don't doodle in the margin. Also, when I gain the second draft, I lose the first. That is, it's a word processor, but it doesn't process all the words. And at the end of today's entry, I almost made a mistake and typed out, "Thanks, have a nice day." It wasn't an email, but for a second there, I thought it was.